Stocking stitch is made up of one knit row and then one purl row. Here I am showing you the knit row. When doing the knit stitch, as you can see here, the stitches are being kind of pushed towards the back of the work. The front of the work facing you will have a smooth texture as shown. The back of the work will be a lot rougher. The next row is made of purl stitches, and as you can see, the stitches are kind of moved towards you. This causes a rough, bobbly look to the back of your work. I will just finish this row and then I will show you how to count the number of rows you have done. If you have used the thumb cast-on method, with the cast-on tail of yarn to the left and the smooth side of the stitch facing you, you will have done an even number of rows. Count the number of stitches up the front. Here I have done 10 rows. Each stitch is formed of like a link-shaped stitch. Start counting the stitches right from the bottom and continue until just underneath your needle. You do not count the stitches on the needle as a row. To cast off at the end of your work, simply knit 2 stitches and then pass the first stitch over the second stitch and off the end of your needle. Knit another stitch and then pass the first stitch over. Continue until the end of the row. When you have one stitch remaining, cut the tail of yarn and pass it through this remaining stitch. Now I have finished, we will take a look at the swatch of stock stitch that I have made. As you can see, stock stitch has a tendency to curl up, so it is not a great stitch to use if making a scarf or for the bottom of a jumper. This is why many jumpers use a border of, say, garter stitch or ribbing, because as you can see here, my garter stitch swatch doesn't curl up anything like the stock stitch. A border can be placed around the bottom, the top edge or the sides. The border needs to be fairly wide as the stock stitch will still want to curl up.